Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It has been quite a while. At long last, past all of the trials and tribulations and other life events that I've had to go through the past, almost a year now, if not a full year. We're back. Finally, we're here. We're back. We're gonna finish Fallout. And I have plenty of fun little additions to show you that should help us absolutely steamroll the Institute in the final fight. So, without further ado, I will show you the first of these toys. Above us now, in orbit, you can't see it obviously because it's far out of our visual range, is a ship. A black ship of the Inquisition that I have been in contact with. And this ship is going to provide us with some support. It's going to provide us with the ability to haul down things that will be very helpful to us in the future. So why don't we test one of those out now as a way of celebrating our return? Shall we? So, below us, down there, is a congregation of raiders. They've refused to embrace the Emperor's light, and in fact they've fired upon this airship numerous times while I've been here prepping things. Thankfully, the canoness aboard the ship above us, the Spear of Dawn, has given me a gift. This is a Lance Battery target designator. Shall we introduce these raiders to the might of the Imperium? How is this meant to work? There we are. That took a moment of fiddling, but once we got it dialed in, it worked just fine. They seem mildly upset. Let's introduce them to the heavy bolter as well. Fine way to celebrate our return. Purging some heretics. How dare you fire at me, you filth! However, it is just a Lance battery after all. So I think it's slightly underwhelming at times. We may need to support it with a little bit of extra firepower. Let's finish these raiders off, and then we'll go and get a little bit more support. A few more on that building over there. Not anymore, there's not. And that's the last of them. Now then, while my ship has been in orbit, it has been conducting sensor sweeps of the local area, and it has located for us what it believes to be some manner of underground lab. I suspect the involvement of the Institute, but there's only one thing for it. We need to go and investigate and see what they've been working on in this lab. So I'm gonna hop aboard the vertibird. We're gonna head in that direction, and when we arrive, I will see you then. Alright, we're landing at the lab and we're being engaged by some super mutants. You may have noticed I'm using a controller now as opposed to mouse and keyboard. It's partially why you haven't seen me in so long. There is a Brotherhood of Steel Paladin there, as well as a vertibird. Let's kill these mutants real quick, or they can interfere with why we're here. And then we'll locate this lab and proceed. You raiders, get out of my face. I have the Emperor's work to do. You are interfering. God, there's so many of them. I think we brought plenty of ammo, eh? Excuse me? Where's my fucking chainsword? Vile creatures. Also... Oh. We're not pilot? Where's my pilot? Pilot has gone off somewhere. I was attacking me, dog. The pilot has new armor on that I wanted to show you, but he seems to have made himself scarce. Fucking dogs. My bolter. There's my bolter. The only rookie here is you. Who's engaging us? There's fucking enemies everywhere down here. It's a goddamn mess. I'm not even here for any of you. I'm really not. Ha ha! There you go! Get some! Alright, before these raiders can interfere with the reason why we're here, let's duck inside this lab real quick. Entrance is here. As I said, I suspected Institute involvement. I believe we're correct. Now this is promising. What in the world have they been working on down here? Some kind of a fighter jet? Alright. Take a look around and, of course, as per usual, steal everything that isn't nailed down. Definitely Institute. Definitely Institute. Makes me glad we got here when we did. Oh, this looks useful. I'll take all of that. I'll fashion a few more of those cartridges. Well, let's have a look at the terminal here and see what's going on. Entry 01. I may have been exiled from the Institute for my experiments on human subjects, but I'll be damned if I stop now. I'm so close to a breakthrough in human synthetic hybrid technology that I can almost taste it. Disgusting. Entry 2. Success. Today marks a triumph in human history. I've succeeded in transferring a human brain into a military fighter, fusing it with synthetic technology and reprogramming it with my own prototype AI. This hybrid, aptly named Ray, is capable of teleportation without the need of a stationary transmitter. I'll become a god in the scientific community. My foolish former colleagues will regret my exile. Constructed several beacons. They should activate Ray and relay my location to him in case I run into trouble while doing field studies in the Commonwealth. This is the materials to make one. Ray may have saved me from the various monstrosities, but the radiation poisoning wasn't one of them. Please, whoever stumbles upon this place after I'm gone, don't let Ray just rot away in here. However, the beacons that we found were not for some kind of horrifying Institute project. They were...
Sun will set shortly.
Thank you. Thank you, Pip-Boy. They were for something far more useful. Something that I will appreciate, and you will appreciate far more. So let's step outside and give it a try, shall we? If we can find an appropriate target. Now, it literally says on the tin what this is. So it should be obvious what's coming. Also, we leveled up twice. So let's quickly get a couple of levels. We don't really need much of anything anymore, but 50 to carry weight, action points. What do we really even need? I mean, we're basically invincible at this point. We can get Life Giver. I'd like to get rank 3 of Life Giver and regenerate even faster. That would be absurd. So, we've got this laser designator. Shall we find a target to point it at? Or did we already kill everything? I believe we may have already killed everything. No, that looks like Brotherhood of Steel down there. Rather not blow them up. They're useful sometimes. In any case, I'm sure heading to our next objective will provide us with plenty of targets. Ignore this, because it's completely inaccurate. I know what this is. As I said, above us right now, there is an inquisitorial black ship. I have called for a significant amount of Imperial support. Now that we've located the laser designators that we need, our support should be arriving before long. So, just for the sake of it, we're going to follow this wildly inaccurate quest that I've programmed into my Pip-Boy so that anybody who happens to see it won't be able to track what we're going after. You know, OPSEC and all that. Where are we? Oh, we're way... Okay. We need to go back to the airship, and then we need to go to Sanctuary. So I'm going to do all that. I will see you in Sanctuary in a minute. When we landed a little bit early, I elected to fly to Sanctuary, but the reason why we landed is right over there. I figured you might want to see a test of our laser designator and exactly what it does. So, why don't we call in a strike?
This is Flight Lead, commencing sweep.
Oh, the fucking bridge. Well, that's anticlimactic. Don't almost kill yourself with a heavy bolter, Eternal. That is a common thing.
Patrol is now thanks.
Oh, that's a lot of dogs. There's very, very many dogs. What I'm gonna do? Back in the vertibird. So, as anticlimactic and unfortunate as that was, because I didn't check my overheads, Die! Die! As anticlimactic and unfortunate as that was, that calls in a fucking A10 strike. So that should be, that plus the orbital designator should be fairly helpful against the fucking Institute. So we need to go up here. Goddamn dogs. Honestly. Alright, I'll see you when we actually land in Sanctuary. I'm sure we'll have targets eventually. I'm landing again because we keep passing over giant clusters of enemies. If the pilot can set us down somewhere useful, we might actually be able to call in a strike on these fuckers. Clear our LZ as much as we can. Oh boy. Mostly, yep, we're clear. Beautiful. So there are enemies all over the place down here, if you can't tell. I'm gonna get a vantage point. We're gonna call in some strikes. Oh, hey, look, another fucking fighter. How ironic. Which direction were they in? I always get so turned around when the damn pilot lands. I'm not seeing the people I was going to engage. There are dudes over there? Also, this rain is pissing me off. You know, I think this is the one time that I've regretted not adding the jetpack to this power armor. You know, fuck it. There's some rad stags over there. We'll hit those with a fucking A10 strike. It'll be cool. Settle for that.
Hawk 2-1, targets locked, weapons free.
Watch the show. That'll never get old. It'll absolutely never get old. Alright. For real this time, I will see you in Sanctuary. Alright, we're just landing now. And I believe that Sister Catherine, who is the commanding officer of the forces we're going to be working with, left a beacon nearby that we will need to locate. However, I see a target.
Hawk has bogies locked. Engaging.
Please erase them. Thank you. Beautiful. Alright, we need to head northeast a little ways. She left it in a junkyard that it might be overlooked by anyone passing by until we arrived. Hopefully those measures were effective. So you can see the strategy that we're kind of working on here. The A10 strikes are a bit wider. They've got a wider area of effect, so they're good for groups of enemies. Now, the fun thing about the lance batteries is, and we're just gonna skirt past that. The fun thing about the lance batteries is that they will actually pierce through roofs, I believe. Where is that? Ah. Oh, yes.
Yes.
That's the transmitter activating. Making a connection to the noosphere. Wonderful. So, I don't know if you caught that or could understand it. Servitor speak can be a little bit difficult to parse at times, but essentially it told us, hey, head to the coordinates that I just gave you. So we're gonna head back to the Vertibird, and I'm gonna do just that, and we will await the arrival of the sisters. Hopefully, you guys will get to witness their drop pod strike in all its glory. Where did we park? Near here, I know that. You park uphill? A year later, and I'm still losing my Vertibird. Fucking imagine that. Can you believe it? I can't. Damn it, Sergeant. Ah, there we are. I've finally conscripted our pilot in the Imperial Guard, by the way. He looks pretty fucking good. Sergeant Cassius. Alright, Sergeant. Here's some coordinates. Get us there if you could. Gonna be a little bit of a ride. I will see you when we arrive. Alright. I've elected to land at Arc Jet Systems, which is a short distance from the coordinates in question, so that we'll avoid landing directly in a nest of raiders, as I suspect might be occupying the ration stockpile. So, let us head in that direction. Where are we going here? Yes, we're going the right way. And the sergeant will, as always, await us at our landing zone. And we can call him when we need him. That is a considerable amount of radiation that I'm going to simply just walk directly through. Now then, coordinates be just over here, I believe. There we go. Spheric connection made, and it has asked me to head inside because the raiders that are here are interfering with the connection. So let's make some room, shall we? Make ourselves a path in. Start with you.
This is flight lead. Commencing sweep.
Lance batteries. That actually killed me. What the fuck? Hold on a second. Alright, take two. I think we were a little close to that A-10 strike. Because those are some hefty guns and missiles. Even with our armor, that's still a mite dangerous. So, we will conduct our strikes from here instead. Quick save. We'll hit this giant pack of dogs.
Hawk has bogies locked. Engaging.
Back way off. Sure. Those are like 1,000-pound bombs that he's dropping, so it's no wonder that we got bopped a little bit. Also, we leveled up again. Even more health regen. We weren't invincible before, we absolutely are now.
Air patrol established above. Fangs out. This is flight lead. Commencing sweep.
Now let's start hitting the raiders. I mean, at this point, it's just unfair. Really. My bolter.
Hawk 2-1 to air patrol. Lock them up. You are clear to engage.
Lance designator. Need a better vantage point for this. The Lance designator is a little bit more precise. That helps. And not kill ourselves again.
Hawk has bogies locked. Engaging.
Inadvertently or otherwise. It's looking more and more like we're gonna have to go in there personally.
Air patrol established above. Fangs out.
Clear shortly.
However, those initial strikes did thin out the enemy ranks considerably. So let's head in and say hello, shall we? He somehow survived an A-10 hit. I don't know how that works. Where are we going? Into this little bunker, it looks like. I don't need any of these. You know, any of the stuff that they're leaving behind. I feel this may be a good opportunity to test whether or not the Lance batteries can penetrate this deep. Yes, I am a madman. What are you talking about? Gonna melee with a space marine. How did you block that fucking pan? Alright, Lance battery designator.
Called shooting straight, rookie.
Yes, it does penetrate that deeply. However, I think we missed slightly. In my haste to get out of the way. Oh no! No, we didn't miss. We really, really didn't miss. That's hilarious. They're slightly less effective indoors, understandably so. As it needs to penetrate and loses considerable amount of energy. Like 2 hours until ready. The lance batteries do take a moment to recharge. Oh, we're ready again. Beautiful. What is actual combat?
Who's there?
Bye. Oh, this just isn't fair. It's just not fair. It's almost fucking cruel. Now, where are you, filth, hiding the teleport homer? Not the teleport homer, the fucking... whatever it is that's jamming our strike. Where are you hiding? Tell me, and I'll murder you swiftly. Oh, that door looks like it's full of fuckery. Yes, it is.
Get some, motherfucker!
Get some?
Do this!
Is that what we're doing? We're getting some? Did you get some? Oh, this is entirely too much fun. Now where is it that we're actually meant to be going? I believe I've gotten slightly turned around. You? Excuse me. Oh, we're getting out of our armor. I didn't mean to do that. I was going to make a funny joke, but, never mind. I was gonna ask that smoldering corpse. If he knows where we're meant to be going. Try this way. Ah, it is indeed this way, past all the corpses. Oh, please. There we are. Wonderful. Lovely. So we've dealt with the jamming or whatever was preventing us from calling in our strike. Now let's go outside and greet our new friends. You can already hear them arriving. Praise the Emperor for those lance batteries, by the way. Those are, absolutely absurd indoors. Alright, let's head back to that spot where we were. Greet the arrival. Some of the Emperor's finest. Ah! Some of them have already arrived. They have indeed. Now, where is... Hello, sisters. I can tell you which order these are. Hello, Sister
Hi.
Catherine.
Reporting for duty.
Good to have you.
Come with me. I need your help.
After you, sir.
Now then. Oh, the Institute. The Institute has no chance at all. Inside these drop pods is some gear and other things meant for usage of sister contingents, but we're not going to touch that. We're going to leave that for them. They will probably need it. They're going to lock down this local area, and in the meantime, we're going to head back and speak to Elder Maxon. For now, though, this is where I'm going to call it. It's a little bit of a short episode, but hopefully all the shiny new toys made up for it. Praise the Emperor. Good hunting. Stay safe. And I'll see you next time.